everybody. Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is a man's need and want the same thing? Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to those of you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now we have a short letter, so let's dive right into this letter and see what she says. He strung me along for years, and now that he sees I'm moving on, he's doing everything he should have done 10 years ago. I don't feel the same way about him anymore, but I feel guilty for not giving him this last chance. You feel guilty? Don't. This is the best decision you've ever made. Why would you want to go back into it? He's only doing that to keep you engaged. He doesn't mean it. You already have seen the real him, and that's why you left. Let it go. Never go back. And how you going to feel guilty because now he's trying to be nice and he's trying to be sweet? He's just brought back the representative, the one that you fell in love with in the first place. You see, narcissists can pull these representatives out of the hat when they need them, but they're just illusions to deceive you, to use you, to abuse you, and to keep the abuse going. Because to them, it's supply. So why would they ever want to let you go? You see? And you say, after 10 years, well, you know, in the beginning, he showed you that representative that you fell in love with. But then when you saw the worst of it, you decided to stick it out. You decided. Now, whether you felt trapped because you didn't feel that you could stand on your own 2 feet, and that's why I say trapped, because that's the reason a lot of women stay, because of financial reasons, or because they're afraid to raise their kids alone, and maybe both of those reasons, they decide to stay in these horrible relationships. But see, the thing about it is, when you married him or hooked up with him in the first place, many of these men make you feel like they need you in their life. In fact, I've heard several men say, please don't leave me. I'm nothing without you. I need you in my life. And women, being nurturers that we are, we want to be needed. Be needed by your children, not your husband or your mate. You want your partner to want to be with you, but do you really want him to need you? Because needs have to be met with action. So if he needs you, then he needs for you to do something for him to make him happy. And for you, it never stops. You'll find yourself trying to make him happy the whole time that you're with him. And very rarely will he look back at you and say, hey, baby, are you happy? How you feeling? What do you need? Very rarely. You'll spend all of your time taking care of him. And if you have children, the children. And your needs will never be met. But the thing about it is, when you fall for that line, I need you in my life, you have a whole different idea of what he means. You think he means being together, having fun together, loving each other. That's the furthest thing from his mind. He needs you to serve him. That's what he needs out of you. Free labor, ladies. I know, ladies, you know, when you hear that, you want to turn the volume off. You don't want to hear it. But it's true. It's true. That's what it is when you hook up with people who say they need you. And unfortunately, most times when men hook up with women or decide to marry them, it's because they need you. When they marry you, they need for you to bear their children, raise their children, take care of their homes, and take care of them. That'll be your job. And if your man is not financially abundant, then you're going to have to go to work outside the house on top of that. That's too much, ladies. That's slave labor. Do you really want to be in that? And you say that you were with your man for 10 years and you feel guilty because you didn't give him a second chance to kick you in the behind. You're not thinking straight. You see, ladies, unfortunately, we've been programmed this way. We have been programmed by our parents, society, the church, all kinds of social organizations, that this is our place in society to serve man. And even the people who wrote the Bible, and that Jesus ain't wrote nothing, and God ain't wrote nothing in that Bible. The people that wrote the Bible wrote into the Bible for women to submit to your husbands, love your husbands. And all over the world, women have been mistreated because religion, society has taught them to submit to men. Why do you need to submit to them? Let me tell you something. The truth be known, you can support yourself. You can support yourself and your children. You don't need him. You don't have to take his abuse or feel his foot in your behind every time you decide that you don't want to go abide by his rules. He's not your master. Ladies, you need to step up. Step up. Stop even wanting a man to support you. That's one of the worst things you can want in life. What you should be wanting is to be self-sufficient. That's what you ought to be putting out into the universe, not praying to find a husband. Why are you praying for somebody to rule over you? Why would you want that? Pray to be independently abundant. And then you can do what you want. Go where you want. Be who you want. And be with who you want. You don't have to settle when you're financially independent. This is what your prayers ought to be. Not that, I need to find me a man. In fact, I got a letter the other day. The lady said she'd been praying to Jesus to find her a man. That's crazy. Why? For what reason? Because you don't feel that you are enough to create a happy life for yourself. You need a man to do it. You need a man to validate that you are a lovable person, that you deserve love, that people care about you. You need somebody else to validate that for you. And I tell you, it comes from our programming, our childhood programming. But now it's time to break that mold. Things are changing. And things are going to be forever changing. And ladies, you need to get on board, or you're going to be left behind. Stand up. Be independent. Be strong. Now, if men want to catch up, good. Hopefully they will. But don't dim your light to make a man feel better. And when a man tells you, oh, please be with me, please marry me, I need you in my life. When he says that, tell him no, you don't want to be needed. You'd rather be wanted. Okay? And I don't know if men know the difference or even care about the difference, because many men are just selfish and all they care about is meeting their own needs. And you go in gambling that he's going to care about your needs too. No, no. I say work on your own goals by yourself. Even if you're with a partner, let that be your thing. Don't include him. Whatever your goals are and your ambitions, you do it. And if you decide to have a little business, keep him out of it. Don't allow him to be in your business. That's the first thing these men want to do. They meet you, you got a little business going, and now they want to go out to their friends and family and say, we got a business. Don't let that happen. He needs you to make him look good. Don't go for it, ladies. Men, many of them are all about using you anyway, because women are now taking a stand and looking a lot more attractive to men because you have education, you have resources, and many of you can outshine them. But they will use you as a stepping stone to rise up above you, and then they will trample all over you. I hope that you understand the message today, and I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your letters and your comments. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.